How's it going, friends? It's release week. Mega Evolutions comes out soon, which means also the start of a whole new era of sets. We're coming into the Mega Evolution series, and we are saying goodbye to the Scarlet and Violet era. And so I thought it might be kind of fun to take a trip through the past and open up one pack from every set released during Scarlet and Violet. And as just for fun, because why not, I also did include the Halloween and McDonald's sets, so we've got those in here as well. And I would have loved to have opened up one of each pack art from the whole Scarlet and Violet era, but I can't afford that. So we are just gonna do one pack from each set. And we will start with the base, Scarlet and Violet base. Now, if you don't know, I am on a hunt for my next master set, so any top chase card pulled out of any of these packs will cue me to master that set. So in this one, we would be looking for the SIR Gardevoir. And you know, speaking of that, actually, my chase cards for this set. So not only do I love that Gardevoir, I love the whole IR line. The whole story that it tells, if you've never seen it, it's just absolutely amazing. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely a really cool line of cards. And honestly, I feel like this set was major underrated because it's got some gorgeous cards in it. And here's a few of my chase cards. I definitely love the connecting cards, so things like the Spidops, connecting to the, what is a tarantula or whatever it's called. That one's a really cool one. And then, of course, the Mabastiff, and who is that? Arvin connecting cards. So any of those would be cool. I love a lot of these cards, so really anything would be great. Scarlet and Violet's one? Yes. Okay. So let's check out our first pack, see if it brings us any luck. Quaxley. Oh, this is a cool line too. If you didn't know, this is one of 9 matching cards that all create one picture. I love when they do that. That's just like so fun. It makes collecting even more fun than it already is. All right, so we've got Reverse Staravia. I think that's how you say that. Go Goat. Let's go, Goat. And hey, starting off with a hit. Miraidon EX. Cool, and that's Binder Love, because I don't have that one yet. Let's get that bad boy sleeved up. All right, way to go, Scarlet and Violet. Starting me off with something fun. Seriously, I love the Scarlet and Violet set. I know a lot of people bash on it, but it's got some cool cards. All right, we are on to Paldea Evolved. And in this one, they've got a lot of great cards too. Some of them I already have, so I don't necessarily need all of the really great cards from this set. But some of the ones I don't have that I would love to get. I love this Miss Magius. I mean, it is just, it's very like Art Nouveau, which I've always really enjoyed that style of art. And I love the patterns. And then some other ones obviously are just beautiful to look at. The Grafai though, if you don't know, my third favorite Pokemon is Smeargle because it's the paint Pokemon and I'm a painter. But I recently discovered that Grafai, if that's how you say it, he paints too. And so I'm like, oh, you know what? He's going in the top 10. So we'll see if we can pull that one. And of course, the top chase card is that Magikarp. So if we pull that, then I will be mastering this set. All right, let's see what we get. Scarlet and Violet was a really kind of meaningful set or era for me because it's like Scarlet and Violet base was when I really started getting back into Pokemon. Like I had been collecting a little bit before Scarlet and Violet base, but then I like really went all out once this kind of new era started. Jigglypuff. So these are really fun. And oh look, it evolved. That's cute. So yeah, these are really some fun packs for me to be opening and kind of, like I said, taking a little trip through history, right? All right, next in line, Obsidian Flames. I did try to do these in the order that they came out too, so we've got some Halloween stuff next, but Obsidian Flames, we're looking for that Charizard. You know, Obsidian Flames is probably not one of my favorite sets. It does have some great artwork, like these few here that I'm definitely chasing. I love that Belly Bolt. I want that one so bad. And I love anything that's like space-like, so Cleffa obviously is a beautiful card as well. All right, so let's see what Obsidian Flames can bring us. I think maybe I'm not the biggest fan of this set because the top chase card is a Charizard, and I'm not the biggest Charizard fan. I think he gets a little too much hype. I mean, he's a cool Pokemon and all, but there's some other really good ones out there too that don't get enough love, I think. Oh look, there's another one of those. I think that's one of the connecting ones, of those 9 that connect. Oh, look at that. The regular and the reverse. That's always fun. Hey! Full art supporter. Cool. Got us a Poppy. All right. I'll take it. That's pretty. That's a lot more shimmery than I realized. Very nice. And Togekiss in the back. Nice. Hey, a couple of hits so far. We're doing all right. See, I knew Scarlet and Violet liked me. I like this era too. I'm pretty excited for the Mega Evolutions era too. I mean, I've never been much of a Mega Pokemon fan just because I had kind of gotten out of the games and stuff by the time that Mega Evolutions came around. But so far, with the couple of sets that they have announced, it's looking like it's going to be some pretty cool artwork, some pretty cool sets. So we'll see where they go with it this year. This is a Trick or Trade. I'm not really chasing anything from this because I completed this set, because if you don't know, Trick or Trade sets are really easy to complete. But it did come out during the Scarlet and Violet era, so I thought it would still be fun to open up. And the best card out of this mini 3-card pack would be the Gengar. So that's, I guess, what we're chasing. And Gengar is my second favorite Pokemon, so I'd be all right with that. All right, so we got our Litwick, which is Yukimori and one of my favorite illustrators, so that's always a win. Marshadow and Drifblim. Fun little 3-card packs. I like the Pikachu stamp on there. I like anything with a stamp. I'm a sucker for stamped cards. And then they did the McDonald's match battle. This has 4 game cards in it. And I think the best card in here is the Pikachu. So let's see if we can get a Pikachu. Doesn't look like it. I think I probably should have turned that around. Sprigatito! I do love Sprigatito though. And I just did a 3D Florigato card. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. But pretty cool. And then we also have Curlia, Tandemaus, and Kilowattrel. Cool. All right, our next set is 151. I am actually not chasing anything from this set either because I already mastered it. Which also means I'm not necessarily chasing the Charizard. If I somehow were to pull the Charizard out of this card, or out of this pack, I don't know, would I master it twice? That seems kind of silly, but I did love this set, and it was the first set that really kind of, well, no, that's a lie. I was gonna say it was the first set that got me back into collecting, but that's not true. Pokemon Go is actually what got me back into collecting. But this was one of the first ones that I decided to master. Along with Pokemon Go, which both of those I have mastered. I also have Base, Jungle, and Fossil that are almost mastered. The only card that I am missing is the non-holo Nidoqueen from Jungle, which I know I could just buy online, but that's no fun. I really kind of want to go and find it somewhere, and I don't ever have time for card shows. Hey, Holo Energy. That's starting off nice. But it's not as easy to find in a card shop because it's the non-holo version. I mean, you can find the holo Nidoqueen all day, but the non-holo, not as easy to find. So that's the last card I need to complete all of my current master sets. But starting off with a holo Steel Energy. Very cool. We'll sleeve that here in a sec. Man, I do love me some 151 though. And I kind of miss opening this because ever since mastering it, I haven't even bothered trying to open any. Oh, look, it evolved. That's always fun. Kingler. Snorlax. Reverse Haunter, cool. Like me the Gengar line. Giovanni's Charisma. Y'all, this reverse holo was the last card that I needed for this master set. And I actually didn't end up pulling it. I found it in a bulk box. But now, I officially pulled it. Maybe I'll replace the one that I have in my binder since, you know, it's meaningful and whatnot. And Dragonite. Not a bad holo to get, actually. And actually, like straight up, I actually am going to sleeve this because I'm going to put this one in my master set binder. Because I finally pulled it. We'll stick that back there. And we'll sleeve our hollows, our hollow energies. If you don't know, I love energy cards, Dawn cards from One Piece, land cards from Magic. I don't know, there's just something about those kind of energy type cards that I really enjoy. All right, moving on right along. We're getting into Paradox Rift. So this one, the Groudon is the #1 chase card. So of course we're chasing that one. And I do love that artwork, so that would be great. Some other ones, I love the Yukimori card because it's, again, one of my favorite illustrators. And then some of these, like I said, like the spacey kind of cosmic backgrounds. I really love those a lot. There are some great artworks in this set. But let's get this bad boy open. See if we can continue our luck. Historically, I'm not usually very lucky at opening packs, but every once in a while, I do not too bad. All right, let's see what we get. Lots of steel energy. How many has that been? I feel like I've gotten this a lot. Tandem Mouse. Oh, that's cute. Dwebble. Whismur. Doublade. Evolution. That was a good playable card. Durant. Slitherwing. Reverse Orthworm. Oh, a reverse Wiglet. I love the Wiglet cards. Fury Headbutt. Whoop. And Satian Hollow. Very cool. Nothing crazy out of that, but that's all right. Okay, next we've got Paldean Fates. This is a good one. This is all the rage right now. Everybody's loving them some Paldean Fates, but I must admit that back when it first came out and it was not quite as hyped, I was a big fan of this set because I love shiny Pokemon. So I really liked this set. I wish I could have bought more of it, but at the time I didn't really have the funds to, but I love this set. Now, I would be happy to pull any of the shinies, any baby shiny, any full art shiny. I'm all about it. I do love the Gardevoirs. I'm a sucker for blue, and these shiny Gardevoir are just gorgeous. And Eevee is my favorite Pokemon, so obviously I'm a Penny fan. And the top chase card in this one is the Bubble Mew, which has been going wild lately, so that would be wild to pull. I would definitely be okay with mastering this set, so come on, Bubble Mew. I'm not sure the Bubble Mew is my favorite card out of this set, but it would mean that I get to master this set, so I'd be cool with that. All right, fighting. Chimecho, that's a pretty artwork. I like the colors in that one. Fido, Iono, Kilowattrel, Clive. Ah, shiny! Full art shiny. Unfortunately, I have this one already. I've already pulled it. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about a full art shiny. That's dope. What else we got? Okay, so I actually already have this one too. I have a few copies of this one, but Rend is my all-time favorite illustrator. So pulling any Rend card ever is always a win. That is very exciting. And anything in the back? No, Golden Go. Yay! So I may have had both of those cards, but I don't even care because I love me some shinies and I love me some Rend. And so I'm gonna call both of those a win. Scooch these. I can set these ones up. All right, and then we're gonna take a little break from our main sets and go into our next McDonald's set. And I think the Dragonite is currently the top card in here. I can't remember, I think it shows it right away, so let's do it this way. Okay, so we've got Hatenna. Oh, and there's 4 in this one, as opposed to the 3 from the Halloween. Jigglypuff. Ooh, Umbreon. That's always a good one. We'll take that. And Miraidon. Although, I gotta say, the Umbreon's a win. Very nice. I've completed all of those. All of the McDonald's, all of the Halloween, so there wasn't really anything I was chasing from those ones. Temporal Forces. Okay. This is another one of those sets that I absolutely love. They have got such great artwork in it. The top chase card is going to be that Raging Bolt, which is a pretty cool card. I do like that one a lot. And then when it came to picking out my chase cards for this set, I actually had a hard time narrowing it down because there's so many great ones. I absolutely love the connecting cards, those Saucebuck and Deerling. Those are really great. And if you haven't caught on to the trend, I love blues and greens, nature and water. So just about anything that kind of hints at that, I love. And again, Gengar is my second favorite Pokemon, so anything Gengar related is always a win as well. But all right, Temporal Forces. Let's see what we get. Water. Matches my shirt. Cottony. Carvana. Gins. Oh, I love this Turtwig card. That artwork is beautiful. Okacheke is a great illustrator that sometimes the method of how he makes it, I don't necessarily always love. It looks kind of, I like things with really crisp lines, and sometimes it's a little blurry, but his composition and choice of lighting and where it's gonna, where the shot's gonna be taken and where it's zoomed in or whatever on the Pokemon. I mean, his composition is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So, getting off on an art tangent there. Rabombi, Hand Trimmer, Robska, Reverse Azumarill, Reverse Finizen, and Fluttermane. Okay. On to Twilight Masquerade, another set that I really love. I keep saying that. I think I just really loved the Scarlet and Violet era. I think that's what it really comes down to. But top chase card of this set is going to be the Greninja, which is a beautiful card, and I would love to pull that. I don't have as many cards on this chase list because I have most of them. So the ones that I'm still missing, again, I love connecting cards, so the Perrin and the Growlithe. Eevee is my favorite Pokemon, so I've got to chase the Eevee card. And then these other two, I just really enjoyed the way they looked. But this would also be a set that I would love to master, so. Come on, Greninja! Another steal. I'm so tempted to sing the, oh, it's Mr. Steel Girl. There, I did it. Okay. Pile of sand. Timber. Florges. Isn't she Florges? Apom, reverse. Okie dokie. And Pheasantipity. All we needed was the Monkey Dory. We could have had the line. That would have been cool. Is there another one? Can't remember. There's 3 or 4. All right, Shrouded Fable. So, another one that not many people care for, but another one that I really do like a lot. And the top chase card in this one is that gold earthen vessel, which is not really my favorite. And I honestly really kind of prefer the Persian over that. But the Persian is really close second as far as most valuable card in the set. So I don't know. I feel like if I pull the Persian, then I'm just going to count that as a win and we're going to master it. But some other ones that I really love from here. I actually really do love the Monkey Dory. I think because of the Monkey D. Stevie name, it just kind of, every time I hear it, it sounds like my name. So those are always kind of fun. Plus the artwork is just beautiful. And then that Houndoom. I actually had this card at one point. I had bought some packs on Danny Phantom's channel, and he pulled this card for me, which was really exciting. But then I was a little strapped for cash, and I ended up having to sell it. So I would love to re-pull this one. That would be great. But here we go. Let's see what we can get. If I can pull the Earthen Vessel or the Persian, this is like a double top chase card master set contender. Darkness. Dope. All right. Eevee! That's a great one to start with. Seadra. Krogunk. I almost did an art piece on this one. It didn't go the way I wanted, so I never ended up finishing it. But I always think about it every time I see that card. Oh, look at that. Those look Very similar, both in artwork and Pokemon style. Is it the same artist? Oh, it is. They're both Shinji Kandas. No wonder they look similar. Cassiopeia. Meowth. No, it went hollow on us this time. Reverse hollow, Slitherwing. And Zoroark. I do like me as Zoroark. Zorark? Something like that. All right, nothing crazy out of that one. That's okay. We've kind of slowed down. We need to pick it back up. We're moving on to our second Halloween set of the era, of the Scarlet and Violet era. The top one in this is Gengar also. I mean, I feel like Gengar's probably always the top chase card of the Halloween sets, because Gengar, and it's Halloween. I mean, come on. That makes sense, doesn't it? I don't know where it would be positioned. Oh, I think it's in the middle. All right, so we've got Ghastly. Ooh, can we get Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar? That'd be cool. Let's go from the back. Screamtail. And Pikachu. I think that's the second card of the set. Second top card. But he's cute. Cute little Pikachu. All right, Stella Crown. So our top chase in this one is that Squirtle. But to be honest, the whole line... I know the Charmander is not necessarily in this set, I don't think. And the Bulbasaur is, but they're all kind of similar. They're really cool cards. I like those a lot. And then some of the other cards I like, you know, I don't usually pick, unless it's like my favorite artist or something, I'm not usually one to go for like the item cards, but I really love blues and greens with like some gold accent. And there's just something about this Area Zero Underdepth card that is just so pretty. I'd be over the moon to pull that one. And then these rainbow turtle ones are really great too. Or I guess one's a spider. I keep thinking that spider's a turtle, but those would be cool. And a few others that I'd be very excited to pull. Anything really, but those are the ones I'm chasing. So let's see what we get out of this pack. And we've kind of slowed down in these last packs we've opened. So come on, Pokemon. Let's get something. A little something. Electric. Glameow. Salandit. Swallow. That thing always looks hungry. Reverse Diplin. Reverse Grimmsnarl. That's some pretty cool artwork, actually. That's pretty cool. And Noctowl. Dang. I will say, though, with some of these, kind of as we get to the end of the Scarlet and Violet era, these packs I have not opened as many of, so some of these bulk cards will actually be some binder love for me. And not all of them have I seen in person, so let's move on to Surging Sparks. The top chase in this, I believe, is the Pikachu, right? Yes. But there was a lot. Again, I don't have as many of these. I haven't pulled or I haven't opened as many packs, so there's a lot more chase cards that I would love to get. A couple of the connecting ones, the Phoebus and the Melodic, that's so cool. The Durant, which is just in itself a connecting card. Like, I don't just want to pull one of these. I want to pull at least 3 so I can line them up in the binder and have them all connect, because that's just so cool. That's one of my favorites. And then we've got Arita is one of the artists that I like to collect, so that would be cool. And a few others. Lots of cards from this set that I would be happy to get. And of course, we got the PS5 on the front, so... That's fun. I'm hoping for the end of like next era, which, you know, is going to be a long time, but I'm a little more prepared this time around. And I'm thinking I might try to do this at the end of the Mega Evolutions era too. But if I can save enough of them, I might try to do all of the pack arts. So every pack art from every set of the Mega Evolution line. But again, that's like years from now. So we'll see how that goes. All right, fire. Let's see if we can pull some fire in here. Spheal. Capsicid. Like, I think that one's one I don't have. That's pretty cool looking. Larvesta. Latios. I'd love the full IR version of that. Appleton. Smoochum. Little baby Smoochum. Graplock. And... a Tatsugiri EX. Cool. A little rainbow action. There we go. Another hit. Pretty. I wasn't sure how I felt about these rainbow borders at first, but they're kind of growing on me. I like them. Okay, are we back? Man, I keep having technical difficulties. I mean, I'm gonna edit out, or have, I guess if you're watching, you've already seen all the edits, but my hand camera keeps disconnecting, which is annoying. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to record here, don't they know? All right, we got our line of hits going, not too bad. Get these out of the way. All right, Prismatic. A set that I really wanted to love, but at first it was really hard to find and crazy expensive. And it's becoming more available, but the pull rates, like I've seen other people, I haven't really opened much of this set, but I've seen other people pull it or open it. People don't pull a lot of stuff. It's disappointing, you know? And it's really not even like one of my favorite sets. Like I saw the artwork when it came out, and I mean, there's some cool cards. Like this is my chase list. Obviously the Moon Brionne or the Sun Brionne or whatever they're calling it, top chase card, that'd be cool to pull. If I had my choice, I'd actually prefer to pull the Leafeon. That's my favorite one. And any of them I'd be happy to pull, but these are the top favorites, and then a couple of other random cards. But when I was going through trying to pick out my top chase card list for this set, there really weren't as many. And it's not because I like already own them like some of the other sets. I don't know. This set didn't hit as nice as I was hoping it would. But I mean, hey, a God Pack would be cool. Fire. I can already tell it's not a God Pack though. Demigod maybe? Hoothoot. Dreepy. Miltank. Do you like Miltank? I like Miltank. I am not expecting anything from this pack. I'd be shocked. Dunsparce. Cottony. Pheasantipity. And didn't we already pull this from a different set? Come on, y'all. Repeat cards. Jeez. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Didn't really think much would come from Prismatic. All right, Journey Together. Journey Together is another set I have not opened too much of yet, but it's been pretty good to me with the ones that I have opened. And top chase card in this one would be the Clefairy. And then a few others I would love to get. The Rend card, the Furret. I don't have that one yet. So of course I would love to pull that. And I feel like I should maybe have Pokeballer Mike open this pack, because he can probably pull me that Articuno. I think he's gotten like 5 of them or something. He pulls that card a lot. But let's see what journey we can go on together with this pack. I wonder how many times that joke has been made. Probably a lot. Alrighty. Oh, and I haven't seen any Mega Evolutions opened, but I wonder if the pack trick's gonna change. Because I know in Sword and Shield it was, what, 4 to the front? And then Scarlet and Violet was 1. So I wonder if they're gonna change that up. Alright, Fighting. Darumaka. Noibat. Geodude. This is another card that has the 9 matching set of cards. Definitely want to complete that at some point. Reverse Metapod. I really like this card a lot, and I think it's because I do 3D cards, and these have such clean outlines that it would be such an easy 3D card to do. Maybe I should. Maybe I will. With this one. I don't know. You know what's funny? Is I almost put this on the chase card list. I really did almost do it, and then I just didn't want to have to edit that many cards into the video. But yay! I'm actually really excited about this one. This is a beautiful card. And I'm telling you, Journey Together has been good to me. Every time I open this set, I pull a fairly decent card, so maybe I should open more of this. And then Meowscarada in the back. Maybe this will end up being the next set I master, if I can get that Clefairy. I did get a Lily's card, it just wasn't Lily's Clefairy, it was Lily's Rabombi instead. All right, on to Destined Rivals. Y'all, I love this set. I think of all the Scarlet and Violet sets, aside from 151, because obviously I love that set because I already mastered it, I love this set. I love it so much. I love the Team Rocket idea behind it. I love all of the cards that are in it. They've got some great artworks in it. I really had to limit down my chase card list when I was going through this set, because there are so many that I want that I would be so happy to pull. Obviously, we're chasing that Mewtwo because I want to master this set so bad. And like, I've thought about just going against my whole waiting until I pull the top chase card of a set thing and just mastering this one anyway because I just love it. I just think it's so great. Nidoking would also be another one I would really love to pull out of this set because Nidoking is my husband's favorite Pokemon. So of course I would love to pull the Nidoking. But I mean, literally anything out of this pack. It doesn't even matter. The bulk, all of it. I love this set. This whole pack's gonna be great no matter what. But come on, Mewtwo. I want to master this set so bad. Okay, Lightning. Slugma. Meditite. Doing some meditating. Wash Rotom. Does it do your laundry? Because I need one of those. Some MC's Hype. Morgrome. Team Rocket's Archer. Toad Scrool. Reverse Quilava. Team Rocket's Flaffy. And oh! I got him. I didn't specify. I got a Mewtwo. Wasn't the one I needed. But hey, that's dope. We'll take that. That is some pretty cool artwork too. Get that bad boy sleeved. That's dope. Man, so close. I love this set. Come on, Pokegods. I want the SIR. I want to master this one. All right, let's get these out of the way. Dang. I think I'm gonna do a video in the future, a little pack art battle where the things featured on the pack are what go into a battle. And so I thought about doing some like battles between the trainers and then having the trainers, whichever trainer wins, battle packs that have Team Rocket's like team on it. And then if they can make it through that, battling the Giovanni pack. So that would give me an opportunity to open lots of destined rivals, and I think it would be kind of a fun video, so I might end up doing that. But all right, Black Bolt. So this is the top chase card. It's a Victini of both this and the White Flare. But this is another set that I really had a hard time picking out my chase card list because, I mean, if you don't know, there's a ton of IRs in this set, and they are all just so gorgeous, but I had to limit it down, so I did these. I love me some Snivy, and the whole line of those cards was beautiful. Lots of blue and green themed. And then two out of well, I guess I have 4 artists that I collect, but the Yukimori card, absolutely, definitely want that one. And the Ins Plan because of Rend. But that's like one of the first Rend cards that's actually really pricey. And I'm kind of sad because I want it so bad, and I can't really afford it right now, so hopefully, I mean, it's still a fairly new set, so I don't know, maybe it comes down in price a little bit. I'm not sure I want to master this one. I'd kind of be okay if I don't pull the Victini, because this is a really big set with a lot of IRs that I feel like if I wait too long, those IRs are going to get pricey, and so this might be an expensive set to try to master. Kind of like the Prismatic. I don't want to master Prismatic. That seems like a headache. But let's see what we get. Fire for fire pulls, maybe. Whirlipede. Girder. Boongus, that's a cool artwork. I like that one. Chilling in the luminescent mushrooms. Larvesta, Scolipede, Musharna? Musha? I don't know how to say that. Oh, we got a Pokeball. Cool. Pokeball Bisharp. A Reverse Clink. And the Cobalion. Cobalion? I don't know how to say that. But let's leave our Pokeball hit, because why not? We'll count it as a hit. All right, last pack. Last pack of the Scarlet and Violet era, White Flare. We are still looking for that Victini as the top chase card. And my chase card list, another one that I had a hard time limiting down because there's so many great cards. But again, Rend, that Zebstrika. I would love that Zebstrika. I love Chandelure, and that artwork was really great. The Zorua, I love Zorua. Foxes are my favorite animals. And I'm pretty sure Zorua is a fox animal. Or a fox Pokemon. And with that blue moon in the background, the blues and the greens and it's just gorgeous. So, yes. But again, really any of the SI or any of the IRs, any of the full arts, This set has some great cards in it. You can't really go wrong. Oops, I forgot to get these out of the way. Let's see what we got. Come on, last pack magic. Ooh, a hollow energy. That's always a win. I'm excited about that one. My son is outside the door talking Litwick. I like Litwick too. That whole line. Frillish, that's a pretty card. Stock, Watchog, a reverse Trubbish. That's a bunch of Trubbish. Reverse Tepig, and oh, Jellicent EX, the Pringles dude. Hey, that's a hit. Ended on a hit. Can't complain about that. Let's get that bad boy sleeved up. Oh, and you know what? I want to sleeve my hollow energy too. All right, and there you have it. Okay, so not technically hits, but still excited about them. My hollow energies and my reverse Giovanni's Charisma. That's going in my master set binder and in place of the other one. And then here are my hits from my Scarlet and Violet era. Jellicent EX. Man, the lighting kind of makes it hard to see those. Hollow. My Pokeball Bisharp. Mewtwo EX. Lily's Rabombi. Tatsuguri EX. Espartha EX. Full Art Shiny. Palmy. Poppy. And Miraidon EX. So, you know, not too bad. Maybe not the best opening ever, but I'm definitely not going to complain because there are some really fun cards in here. And that was really fun to kind of go back through and kind of relive the Scarlet and Violet era. I'm very excited to see what the future of Pokemon holds, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see y'all next time.